Tatenda Saul Manyonde.
That's good.
It was Tatenda is basically my first name. Then Saul was my father's name. So basically, I'm Saul Junior. Yeah. Probably you can ask me about my son, but already I also named my son Saul. So probably by now, if we're in UK, I would call my son Saul the Third. So my father always wanted to call my son zita rekuberekwa, rekunzi Matifina. So he would always call my son, from the day he was born, he was being called Mati. So I always refused that name. I was like, no. My son is not. We should not put weight on his shoulders, giving him, someone else's name. Then my father died, so I just decided, okay, let me honor him by giving my son also, not Mati, but Saul. His name. I decided to call his name.
Saul the Third.
Yeah, so he's basically Saul the Third. So my name is Tatenda Saul Manyonde. Initially, I wanted to come to Poland to work. I had done about 4 years in Dubai, and I worked at a company called True Creations. Yes, so things were not going too well, so I decided to make a change. So when I decided to come to Poland, I wanted to come for work. I couldn't find a job like online. The agents were asking figures that didn't really make sense. Okay, at least to me, I was eager to come to Poland, so whatever they asked, I was okay with it. But the person who was going to pay was didn't like the figures, so there came another option for doing nursing in Poland. So I just figured, okay, there's nothing wrong if I get a degree in in nursing, and I come to Poland. Yeah, so I decided to come to Poland to do nursing. Okay, Rzeszów, initially I wasn't supposed to come to Rzeszów. The first place I looked for education was Lublin, another city of Poland. So Lublin is good. At that time, all of my friends were in Lublin, so I had opted for Lublin. They are the ones who helped me to come to Poland, so they were looking for a place for me in Lublin. We couldn't get a place in Lublin. Then the agent that I was dealing with just said, I found a place for you in Rzeszów. They were like, Rzeszów? Where is that? Even my friends, I told them it's Rzeszów, and they were like, where is Rzeszów? But basically we became, when I came to Rzeszów, we were the first group, at first, in Rzeszów, I know there were some black people, but the funny thing is, I couldn't really believe that there are some who would had never seen a black guy. So I would walk into a bus, and you find you know, some people will be staring at you. Yeah, it'll be a bit awkward, but you get used to it. And basically, as time went on, now it's been a year, and people got used to us. We're sitting in the same bus and we're sitting close to each other. They start interacting with us. So basically, yeah, Sheshov is now treating me. I can say it's been okay now.
Okay.
Comparing Rzeszów to other cities, I've gone to Warsaw, I've gone to Lublin. I'll consider Rzeszów to be probably a bit cheaper now. Before, it looked like it was more expensive. Okay, compared to the way Poland was marketed to me, it looked like everything was going to be cheap. When I came to Rzeszów, when I came to Poland, basically, things looked like Rzeszów was more expensive, because of what I had been told by all the other people that have been here. And through the past year, I got to realize that actually Rzeszów is actually cheaper in terms of basic commodities, clothes. You get to go to some shops. I actually thought New Yorker was very expensive, but only to find out that go into a shop and find out that I can get a pair of sneakers at 35 zlot. That's actually, with the current rate, I can say it's less than $10. So I can say, yeah, Rzeszów is basically treating me okay. Okay, yeah, I did not have these dreadlocks before. Fascinating that they've grown this much. There are a few of us who've got dreadlocks in Rzeszów. I don't know about Poland, but in Rzeszów there are a few of us, and it's been quite great. Although it's if I want to get a retouch for these locks, I have to go to Lublin. Yeah, I've been training a few guys on how to do my locks. I've got a different type. Okay, I have to remove my hat now. I have a different type of hair. My hair is curly, and whenever I go to someone, they're like, I don't think I can do your hair, because of the first person who did my hair in Dubai was he did a really good job. His name is Mr. Chimsisi, Joseph Chimsisi. He really did a good job. He was very patient with my hair until and I really like it. I enjoy being with dreadlocks. I'm like, whenever I go into a class, I'm noticed by a different hairstyle. And when I get into a bus, people are staring at me. I like this. I like it when they stare at me and they are looking at my locks. Yeah, it's quite amazing. Yeah, I did. Okay, my first placement was, Yeah, I didn't know I could be comfortable with dressing wounds. When I watched these wounds on TV, on these series, uh, they look like, yeah, these are minor things. But looking at the wound, uh, you know, the first time, I thought, I chose the wrong field. Yeah, I really thought I chose the wrong field. But with time, I got used to cleaning because we were doing the placements like probably uh, 3 times a week, trying to make sure we don't forget what we've done the previous day or the past 2 days, and that it gave me a rough idea of what exactly is what I'm supposed to do. That my teacher, the woman that we went with to the placements, she was like, she gave us these opportunities to get to clean the wounds, not just watch, but get to clean the wounds, get to put cannula and put drip, that that really helped a lot, get to get a vibe of what really nursing is all about.
Okay.
I did okay, my first placement was, yeah, I didn't know I could be comfortable with dressing wounds. When I watched these wounds on TV, on these series, uh, they look like, yeah, these are minor things. But looking at the wound, the first time, I thought, I chose the wrong field. Yeah, I really thought I chose the wrong field. But with time, I got used to cleaning because we were doing the placements like probably 3 times a week, trying to make sure we don't forget what we've done the previous day or the past 2 days, and that it gave me a rough idea of what exactly is what I'm supposed to do. That my teacher, the woman that we went with to the placements, she was like, she gave us these opportunities to get to clean the wounds, not just watch, but get to clean the wounds, get to put cannula and put drip, that really helped a lot, get to get a vibe of what really nursing is all about. Yeah, the future of the click, I see big things. Yeah, I say big things, but because the click is not all about, I think I consider myself as the oldest in the click. All the other guys are a bit younger. Yeah, the okay, I am 36 now, and the youngest is 19. So imagine the age gap. We, of course, we've got different ideas of how it should be going, and with these different ideas we get to learn a lot. The younger guys learn from me, and I also learn from them what's new, what's really trending. I, I get to me, I can say I get to be young again, you know, because I get to go to these parties with these younger guys, and I get to see what's trending, you know, what's the type of music that's trending these days and all that. So that I've got kids, so when kids, I was shocked this day. I was talking to my kid on WhatsApp call, and okay, my firstborn is now 7, now 8. Yeah, he's 8. So he was like, he was talking about going on. He was like, Dad, I want to go on. I want to make something for you on Snapchat. I was like, dude, do you know about Snapchat? How do you know about Snapchat? Like, I want to make a video for you, and I was like, dude, you know all that thing? Oh, all of that. How can you know all of that at your age? I didn't know how to use a phone at your age, you know. So it's something, you know, I get to learn from the younger generation, you know, with the click, yeah. And I think the click will go much further, you know. I know most of us we've got plans of going different directions when we finish our nursing class, but I think we can make it work and do bigger things, you know. Like now we've got loads of plans with the click. Yeah. Yes, we've got a lot of collaborations, you know. We've got this like now we decided to do a winter gig with you know, there's a DJ from Warsaw. His name is his brand name is DJ MJ. So we're gonna bring DJ MJ to Jejov. He's gonna be playing some African music, you know. It's gonna be, you know, we want to make a vibe where we can bring DJs, we can bring artists from Africa, you know. We now have a lot of Africans who are now in Jejov. So we're planning to do big things, you know, bring lots of African flavor to Jejov. Yes, yes, we you know, some of them have got podcasts, you know. We also watch their podcasts, we subscribe to them, you know. We like to see their content, you know. We will learn from them, and also we hope they're gonna learn something from us. And you know, we really enjoy this this part where we get to be you know, inspiration to others with our podcasts and with the way we do our things, you know. Okay, parting shots. Guys, don't drink and drive. That's what everyone says, right?
Exactly.
Okay. My parting gift. Okay. I would say, people, you know, it's good to interact. You know, there is in Poland there's this thing that people always talk about. It's depression. Yes, it's a real thing. So depression is something that really happens in Poland, and you get to, if you don't interact, you know, you get depressed. So basically I think you should have more time of interacting with others, having calls with others. If people are going for parties, you should also join. It doesn't really mean when you go to a party you're going to be drinking. It's get the vibe. You get to loosen up. You have a little bit of fun. Listen to the music, not from your earphones only. You get to listen to music. You get to see more people. You get to interact. You never know. One person you're gonna meet in a party is gonna be your buddy. Probably when you go to England, when you go to wherever you're going to be going after your studies in Poland. I know most of you are planning on going to an English speaking country, so I would say interact. You don't know who's going to be your link. Yeah.